This is an emergency, I beg an urgent plea. This is a serious case.
I'm gonna put some. It is. I'm gonna put some Florida water on my hands so we can begin. Yes, it's real serious. So the way this works, I'm gonna. Well, as you know, I don't need to know your birthday or your zodiac sign. I'm a direct energy reader. Be open with the spirit. Ask questions if you got them. The way this will work, I'm going to lay down 13 cards. Whichever Orisha pop out in that 13 card, and the 13 rod, that's going to be the one that's over your head at the moment. Then I'm going to go and I'm going to throw down 10 cards. Whichever Orisha pop out in that run, that's the Orisha that's controlling your actions at the moment. I'm going to go down to the Orisha. I'm going to take down 7 cards. I'm going to lay down 7 cards. Whichever Orisha pop out during that 7 card, excuse me, that's the Orisha that's going to control your destiny. That is more definite than the one that controls your head, okay?
Okay.
So, again, just be open with the spirit. Ask questions. Before I move to the next one, tell you what they're saying to you, how you need to conduct things. I'll also give you a chance to ask them a question, all right?
Okay.
You might want to talk up a little bit. I've been having some audio trouble. Matthew, could you close that door?
Yeah.
All right. All right. With that being said, let me get your first name so I can pray with a card. Do I have permission to cut your cards?
Yes.
All right. So we finna start off on the first count. 1, 2, 3. Okay. The one that's over your head at the moment is Oya. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. The one that's over your actions is Pumbagiri. 1, 2. And the one that's guiding your destiny is S.O.L. All right. Okay.
Oh, okay.
All right, let's see what's going on with you. All right, so we're going to start off with the one that's got in your head and see what all y'all got to say about why she's up here, what she's talking about, what she's thinking about, what she's doing. All right, so or y'all saying this is a travel situation, like you're traveling from something. It's like you're traveling from one place to another place, like a big move. And she says the move is going to be great for you. It's transformation. You're going to become a new person as you move. Now, what I'm not understanding, she's saying you already did a move. It's not like a move is taking place. She keeps saying the moves, plural, thank you. The moves that you made was transformative in so many ways, to the point where you was able to stand up for yourself and rise above all the people who you thought was like lethargic, dead, and not doing nothing with themselves. So basically, she's over your head because she says she cannot let you go right now, because you can sink back into the cemetery too, like despair, depression. She keeps saying coffin, sink back into the coffin, but she's writing on the tombstone despair, depression, unworthiness, unfaithfulness. Do you know what she's trying to tell you?
I'm thinking in the past, I went through like a transformation of, I had to deal with some grief that I didn't deal with, and that all came out throughout my life and had me reevaluate everyone and everything around me. Then I got over that, but then evaluated friendships and things. I asked for I guess I would say I asked for my eyes to be open, and things just started coming at me like left and right, and I couldn't no longer see them. So now I see them, and now I guess I'm acting on them now.
Okay.
But I still can easily, depending on how I feel at the moment, because I'm by myself. So being by myself gives me time to think, and I can actually feel a little lonely at times.
Right, gotcha. Well, she said she's not gonna leave you during this time of need. She just says she can't. She's gonna stay there.
Okay.
So rest assured, you got you a powerhouse on in your brain over your head. Like, you got you a real live battle horse, and she like, yeah, she ain't gonna have you play victim to your thoughts or let this dark shit seep back in, because she said you done come too far.
Okay.
Would you like to ask her a question?
How soon will the next transformation be made?
How soon will this transformation take place for? How soon will this transformation take place for? Be finalized, I should say. She says when you decide to let it go. Now, she's calling you out on something. There's still something you're holding on to. I don't want to say it has something to do with a crocodile or alligator, probably Florida. She says it's something that you're holding on to that you keep referencing. A swamp, Louisiana. I know it has something to do with where a reptile would be. If this, are you?
Well, those two locations, she has to be referencing a person, because I've only been to those two locations with one person. So my question is it the person from the most recent situation?
Okay, so just to clarify, so you're saying the reason why she said Florida and Louisiana, you was with somebody and you visit those places with him?
Yes.
Okay, and then she says let this person go, and then the transformation take place. So this is one of the shadows that you're still lurking and holding on to.
I think it's a thought, because she said referencing, because some of the thoughts, we're not talking or anything like this. I'm
Right.
thinking it's a thought.
Yeah, that's why I said shadows, because it's a thought.
Okay.
Okay, now, you want me to ask her what now?
Is it that previous person?
Is it that person?
Uh-huh.
She said yes, and that's the card that dropped out in my deck, yes.
Okay.
So that's,
How do I do this?
Huh?
How do I do that? How do I do that?
You gonna waste all your clarification cards on this one?
Nope. We move forward.
Okay, cause yeah, she just told you what to do. She ain't gonna tell you, okay, go down here and move this right here.
All right.
All right. So now we're gonna go over here to your second Orisha. This is the Orisha that controls your actions, how you react to things, what you do, how you speak, respond. This is just all about movement, action, give and take. In this house right here, you have Pumbagiri. Having Pumbagiri in this house right here, man, is serious. So you're not nothing to fuck off with. You may have that childlike voice, but you really nothing to be dealt with on a bad level.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, because she's saying that your actions right now is the simple fact that you pop off quickly, like you don't know how to be quiet. You don't let it go. Thank you. You don't know how to let it go.
Okay.
So she's saying like she got you. If you get in the fight, she gonna back you, but just don't make her fuck nobody up. You see what she's saying?
Okay. Yeah.
All right. Would you like to ask her a question?
No, not yet.
That's funny. See that's her. You're crazy, just like she is. All right. So now we're gonna go. Now I love this one right here. we're gonna go to the Orisha that controls your destiny. And the reason why I got him at your destiny and at your feet, because it says wherever you are planted, that's where you grow. And growth is nothing but destiny. If you start from a point and you go to the next one, that's following your destiny. And in this Orisha right here, you have S.O.L himself. S.O.L is just saying it's time for you to start expanding. He say expand your horizons, expand everything, expand. But then he says where's the animal? Like they're supposed to be a dog or a cat or something that you're supposed to get, or you was considering getting a pet as a
I already have a dog.
So you got a dog as your companion.
That's what?
Say you got a dog. You got a dog as a pet that you consider your friend.
Yeah.
All right. He says the dog is your baby, so treat it as such.
Okay.
I don't
That's
know.
why she keeps following me everywhere. Like everywhere.
Yeah, the dog. You know, typically dogs they'll lay in one spot. So, yeah, the dog wants you to pick it up. You gotta like nurture the dog like a baby. And he says what comes from that dog is your destiny. So I don't know if it's a pure blood, you get puppies and make money. I don't know if you decide to do veterinary school, but you're gonna start doing a lot with animals. I don't know if you're taking them to a dog show. I don't know what breed of dog you got, but he's saying that your destiny is the dog. Your destiny is tied to that dog. So as you expand, your destiny is tied to that dog. Oh yeah, and he says one more thing. Do not go in the mountains for shit. If you go on a road trip, no driving through mountain ranges and all that other crazy shit to look at the scenery. He said this is a dangerous thing for you to go up a mountain. You cannot go up a mountain, period. Not at this point.
Okay.
You wasn't planning on any trips, were you, to the mountains?
No, I haven't.
Well, no mountain trips for you. He says he don't want you going up a hill, no mountains, nothing. He say you'll tumble down and fall. And he's not saying metaphoric. He's saying you will literally roll your ass off this hill. So, no going.
Okay.
But yeah, your destiny lies with your animal. I don't know what that means to you, but he says your destiny lies with your animal.
Yeah, I have no idea what that means at all.
He'll probably would feel it. Would you like to ask him a question?
I know you mentioned the dog and animals. I have a question. Wasps and hornets have been flocking to me for a while, and I got stung by a hornet 4 times, and I just can't keep. Everywhere I go, there's wasps or hornets trying to come at me. Why?
Shoot, why are these hornets and insects coming after her? Why? Trust. Why is they coming after her? Energy healing. Why is they coming after her? Spiritual laws of attraction. Oh, shit. This is a red. All right. So, he says put it like this. They're looking for their queen. You following? They're looking for a queen, or you're challenging their queen, meaning that you're coming into queen status. Like, you're becoming bigger than. I'm trying to see what he's making sense, but he's not flooding me properly. Okay, trust. We're going to start with trust. Trust, believe. Trust, believe, it will happen. Galvanize, conviction. Energy healing, spiritual laws of attraction. He's getting these are pains showing you that you are becoming your queen. You're stepping into your queenship again. You're stepping into your purpose again. This is due to you beating the pain. So the more you hurt, the more you feel you need to do. It's like that. He keeps showing me the snake biting his own tail. The more the snake bite, the more it tries to get away. But then when it feels like it's getting away in his mouth, the more it's gonna bite. You follow me? So the more pain you get, the more stung you're starting to become who you're supposed to be.
Okay.
So yeah, it's just like imagine somebody spanking your ass. Pop, get out the door. Pap, go get your destiny going. Pap, go get the job. Pap, go get a man. Pap, they just saying stop being alone. They stinging you, telling you get your purpose back. You follow me?
Okay.
Trust, energy, healing, and spiritual laws of attraction. But your destiny lies with that dog. Your destiny lies with an animal. I don't know. Wow. Wow.
Okay.
That's
you don't know about this dog thing, but...
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Why the fuck the dog, man? Why not?
Because I have no interest in that at all.
No. Maybe your dog gets stung by a bee. You go to a vet and you meet a man. I don't know. You following how it works? That's why he say treat that dog like a baby, like care for it, nurture it. I'm just saying I'm just running off shit because for him to say the dog, your destiny lies with the dog. I was thinking veterinary, but you say I ain't cutting up no animals. But what if you treat that dog like a baby? What if you treat that dog like a baby and the dog gets sick and you take it to a vet and boom, you end up running into your husband or something, or running into somebody that's gonna elevate you. That's not off the table.
Okay.
But yeah, so those are the three riches that's guiding you right now, and they are some really good ones. They are sane. They are like really down to earth ones. Except Pumbagiri. She is.
She came up a couple times for me before, and
she did.
She came in to play with.
I don't mess with her, boy. Lord have mercy. All
Okay,
right.
so which one did you say stay? I know you said that they're just what's ahead is what's here now, but the destiny is the one that.
The destiny, the SU is the one that's gonna typically be the one to stay around because he's the one that's gonna do your destiny. But your head typically stays as well because that's just your mindset. But once we start thinking different, we have to have a different energy take that head space. That's just the rules of the game. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I hope I did you right by this reading. I hope you got something out of it.
Yes, I did. I be waiting for this time anyway. So yes, thank you.
All right then. All right then. Your voice just keep me happy, man. I just like to hear your voice. You should be doing damn children's shows. I love it. All right.
Thank you. All right.
All right. Well, you have a great evening.
You too. Bye-bye.
All right, everybody. That was Who is My Orisha reading. It was told to me to do it a little different right then and there. And I can understand why. I got thrown by a loop with this dog. I think that dog is gonna carry her to the next level of something. I don't know, but we're gonna figure it out. I wish she would have asked like, what's the significance of the dog, but I'm happy. All right, everybody, I'm the Baron telling you guys to trust in your universe because at the end of the day, you all you got. Please like, share, and subscribe. I want to say thank you all again. God bless. Much love. Oh, well, we going to figure this out. Well.
That's all. You going to figure it out, though.
Oh, yeah, of course. Well, I'll put some Florida water on my hands so we can begin.
Okay.
So we're going to do Who is My Orisha reading. So as you know, I'm a direct energy reader. I don't need to know your birthday or your zodiac sign.
Okay.
Be open with the spirit. You're going to get a chance to ask the Orisha a question before I go to the next one. We're going to talk about which Orisha controls your head. was over your head, your body, your actions, and all that stuff in your destiny. Okay.
Okay.
All right. With that being said, say your first name so I can pray over your cards. Need some more to be. Do I have permission to cut your cards?
Yes.
All right. All right. Give me. All right. So I'm gonna lay down 13 cards first, and whichever Orisha pop out, that's the one that's over your head. So let's ride.
Okay.
1, 2, 3. Holy shit! What you got going on? Then I'm gonna lay down 10 cards to see whichever Orisha pop out. That's what's over your actions. 1. Oh boy. Gonna lay down 7 cards. Whichever Orisha pop out, that's what's over your destiny. 1, 2. Holy crap. Damn. Let me get started. All right. So we're gonna go with your first. We're gonna go with your first Orisha, the Orisha that's over your head. This is the Orisha that got your head energy. And you got Pumagiri in this house. Now to tell you about Pumagiri, the female version of SU, she a no shit type woman. She don't take no trash. I don't fuck with her personally because she don't know when to stop. She loves freedom. She don't play around. She will cut your head off. She will fuck up your world, fuck up your car, almost like a enraged Capricorn. She just will not stop until she decimates your ass. Now, that's funny.
Yeah, because that's me.
Yeah, she's over your head. Now,
Oh, okay.
I don't even. Do you got anything to say to her? She said.
Can I work with her? Can I work with her?
Only the strong, darling. So, Pumagiri, what you got to say to her? Why you got her head? Why you feel you got her head? She said you possess all the qualities and traits of a true bitch, but you lack one thing which holding you back from being a true bitch and controlling everything and everybody around you. She said you lack the ability to dance on a bitch grave. Like after you lay their ass down and you cut them, say that you tend to stop. You just good with the cut. She said what you need for you to, like after you cut them, you need to dance on their ass. Be like, bitch, I'm the one that cut you, nigga. You need to be like enjoying it. She said you need to enjoy it. By you enjoying it, it puts everybody in such a fear mode of you, and that's kind of what you're really searching for. She said.
Okay. All right.
Would you like to ask her a question?
No question.
So she accurate.
Spirit.
I'd rather be feared than loved, nigga. I'd rather be feared. Jeez.
Yeah. I tell them, don't play with me. Don't play with me. I love you. Don't play with me, though.
God damn. All right, now we gotta go down here to your next Orisha. Thank God this is a nice one. So we're gonna go down here to your next Orisha. Your second Orisha that control your actions, how you perceive things, how you react to things, how you do things. This Orisha right here is Yemoya. You're a very loving person. You treat people good. You quick to give them a hug, rub on their head, tell them things gonna be all right. God got them. Though I understand you one of them. You're a nurturer. That's your action and reaction. Yemoya is telling you straight up like this. Say that just because you gotta react, you gotta act and react. She say don't forget about yourself in the process, because this is what you tend to do. Just because you this big badass super bitch when you want to be. Her words, not mine. You still got to learn to love yourself. So all this nurturing and help that you're giving people, and they piss you off when they don't reciprocate the shit. So now you got to turn into Pumagiri energy. You got to go at their ass when you get in your head. She's saying if you just learn to love yourself a little bit more, you won't have to do that. So then you'll be justified when you go at that, because your big issue is you're not justified in doing this. You're just doing this. You're not justified in doing it. You're just doing it.
Okay.
So love yourself a little bit. Take better care of yourself a little bit. If you're gonna give somebody $1, make sure you buy yourself a cup of coffee too. You know, love yourself in the process of helping everybody, so that after you done soothe your savage beast and the bitch do you dirty, now you justified in taking it to their ass. You got me?
Got it.
Would you like to ask him or y'all a question?
Mm-mm.
All right. Anything
Clear on
else?
that?
Anything else you want to tell her? Nope. She say, look into the mirror, see things a little clearer. She sang it, not me. She wow.
All right. All right.
All right. So now we're gonna go over here to your third Orisha. The Orisha down at the bottom, right? This is the Orisha that controls your feet, your destiny. The reason why I say the third Orisha controls your destiny, because it's that old African proverb, where you are planted, you grow. Where you land, you grow. You're gonna grow wherever you end up. You wind up. And in this house, you have Iku in the upright position, right? Iku is your third Orisha destiny. So Orisha, she's saying, Iku is saying, she really you learning how to walk away from people. You learning how to cut people ass off. If it infuriates you, you're gonna say what you gotta say. You're gonna do what you gotta do to them. Then you're gonna cut them off. Your destiny is to cut so many people off, to isolate yourself and segregate. Not isolate, segregate yourself from so many causes. The people that got you caused to this point where you have to sit up here and get a reading. Because the only reason you got a reading is because of the people around you. You ain't getting a reading because you in need to know something. You ain't getting a reading because of that. You're getting a reading to stop you from fucking people up. So this is the reason why you're getting a reading, because you trying to knock the fuck people up.
Wow. Yes. Oh, wow. Exactly why. Yeah.
Well, if she hears, she's gonna be cutting the strings to every single thing that you want to do, see, act, however, gonna be cutting the strings to it. And that's your destiny. Your destiny is to totally segregate yourself and put yourself in a position to where you can be queen. Period. You can be queen where they'll know that you can't fuck with her unless you come to it. So basically, let me tell you how all these ladies working in tandem. So you cut people off that's causing you hell, giving you trouble. You learn to love yourself a hell of a lot more than what you're doing now. You take care of yourself, buy your own clothes. If you help somebody, go and help yourself. You know, do yourself right. Then if they piss you off, you got every right to come at their ass. This makes you a queen. This makes you a leader. This makes you a ruler. This makes you very powerful within your circle. This is your ultimate goal, is to be the most powerful person in your circle. And these three ladies are working towards that. I just don't know what to say. I would love for you to be on my team. If I ever need help whooping somebody's ass or putting somebody in check, I know who to call. That's just how aligned these ladies are with your core. Would you like to ask Eco a question?
Oh, no question. No
All right.
question.
All right. So that completes your whole Orisha reading. Do you have any questions?
I don't, Baron. You answered every last one of my questions. You know, for some reason, I kept thinking Oshun. But instead of Oshun, it's Yin and Ya.
Yeah, you ain't trying to be the most prettiest girl on the planet. You know, that's not your thing. You're trying to be the most nurturing. You're trying to be a mother figure to everybody. But people who tend to be a mother figure, they end up getting their head crushed in and their heart broken. So now you know why you turn into the crazy lunatic that want to fuck people up. And then after you done fuck somebody up, equal step in, you got to cut them off. These Orishas is yours, and you can utilize them in any capacity you want. But understand, your destiny Orisha is the one that's shining out more than anything. Learn to cut people off. Period.
And that's right, because that's what I've been doing too. I done cut so many people off. I'm only down to my husband and my daughter. And I've been looking at him sideways, like, do I have to let it go?
How about you?
Thinking away,
How about you ask the question? Do you gotta let him go? How about that?
Let's ask that. Do I need to let my husband go?
Spirit, do she need to let the hubby go? Spirit said priorities. Do she need to let the hubby go? Choose peace. Do she need to let the hubby go? Listen, no, you just being hard-headed. That's all. That man telling you the right thing to do. Don't just buck on him because you ain't agreeing with him. Spirit told on you, you ain't agreeing with him. Don't let that man go.
Okay. All right, I'll take that. I'll stand with it.
Boy, you tough. You hard, boy. Woo, woo.
I am there, but it comes from a place of going through so much,
Right.
growing up and going through a tough marriage, and now I'm on my second marriage, and I'm in this place where, I will love you, take care of you, but don't hurt me. Because if you do,
That's your ass.
you're going to feel what you did, yeah. Yeah. And that's how I do for the rest of my life. So you done answered these questions for me, and it's put me in an even better place. But to know to do more for myself, because I give, and then I sit back and look like, man, I feel like something missing. But it's because I'm not giving more to myself.
That's right. Well, I like this. I like your energy. I love everything about you and how you can accept what they say, and they understand that you accepting what they say, and they saying good. They all on just keep saying good, good. They shaking their head like a group of women at the mall. Good, good.
Yes.
So that's how that's going. All right, darling.
Right.
So that was your reading. I don't know what to say. That was pretty quick to the point. You got the message. You understood. That's beautiful. I haven't had one of them in 100 years, so I'm excited and ecstatic.
That's good. Give you a little peace of mind for a little while, and you keep on flowing.
If you need to reach me, you know how. Don't be shy, okay?
That's right. I will not. Thank you so much, Baron.
All right. You have a good one.
You too. Have a good evening. Bye-bye.
Everybody, that was a very sweet Orisha reading. Not everybody can do these Orisha readings, but when they're done right and the Orisha lined up right and they talking to the right person, it becomes beautiful and magical and just effortless. And that's what that was right there. So drop a great comment down below. All right, everybody, I'm the Baron telling you guys to trust in your universe, because at the end of the day, you all you got. Please like, share, and subscribe. Take care. God bless. Much love. I'm going to put some Florida water on my hands before I touch on these cards. So how are you this evening?
I'm great. Today's been an amazing day. To wait for this reading. So it's been good. Yeah.
I know we're scheduled. I know we're scheduled a long ways out and everything. I just got super booked.
Oh, it's really okay. It's so funny because I actually was at dinner for my birthday today.
Oh, you don't supposed to tell me your birthday, but happy birthday.
Thank you. Yeah, and I was like, dang. Like, well, it's 9 o'clock. I was like, all right, well, I'll just get on the phone. And I was thinking, I wonder if he would be okay with rescheduling. And then he messaged me, and I was like, okay, there it is.
Yeah, because I say something say reschedule this woman, and I say, well, I don't got nothing to do, and I just was sitting up here, and I say, I'm going to reschedule her.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Alrighty. So, again, I'm going to do a card reading. Who am I, Orisha? I know you've been hearing all the smoke, and I want to address it with you and just say that I thank you for even allowing this reading to be done, trusting me in this.
Yes. Thank you.
All right, so the way it works, I'm going to lay down 13 cards. The first Orisha to pop out of those 13 cards, those are the Orisha that has your head. Those are the one that's, I should say, dealing with your mind process, your Ori at the moment. I mean, each Orisha can take over when they need the energy to calibrate to see how you need to do this and do that. But at the moment, the one that got you is the one that typically stays with you.
Okay.
So then I lay down 10 cards, and that's the Orisha that comes out. Excuse me. Within those 10 cards, those are the Orisha that control your actions, how you react to things, how you see things, how you do things, just how you see you handle things. Then I dish out 7 cards, and the Orisha that come out in the 7 card, that's the Orisha that's going to control your destiny. Where you land, that's where you grow. So the Orisha that control your destiny, that'll be the one that say, should you go here, should you go this path, should you do that path. But all on work in tandem. All right?
Okay.
So, with that being said, say your first name so I can pray over the cards. Do I have permission to cut your cards?
Yes.
Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, wow. Okay, so, Oya. 1, 2. Yamaya. 1, 2, 3, 4. And S.O.L. Serious? All right. What you got going on? I'm always happy to see these guys. You just don't know. We got a banda. All right. So I gotta tell you what they saying. So the Orisha that has your head right now, the one that's controlling that's you thought. Woo. Oh boy, that hit me hard just then. Oh, all right. So the one that's controlling your mental thought processes, your head, the way you think, just the overall mental space. Because they not saying that this is. They not saying that. She's saying she don't get a chance to sit down. Because she thought she was controlling you. You're basically controlling her. And let me tell you, she said you just will not sit still. It's like everything is. She said she thought she was doing you a favor, but at the same time, you need to give her a rest because you just won't stick to one thing. She said you are jumping from this to that. Transformation is her thing, but she said you are. She said you are. If this don't work, you finna go try this one. She said you're not giving her a break, and so she said in order for you to get a little bit of sense of what you're doing, she had to come in here because you change up so much, and it's not a bad thing. She's saying you're ambitious, you're bright-eyed, bushy-tailed, you see the best in people. You just want to touch and feel and taste and do everything, and she said it's exhausting. If I'm wrong, you say, Baron. I don't do that. I'm chilling, man.
No, you are right. It's actually really funny because my fiance kind of feels that way too. I can't sit still. Once I put my mind to something, he can't tell me no. If I want to do something, I'm going to do it. And I'm always just.
And Oya is saying man, she had to come in because she say that. You would have started on a path and you would have went down the wrong path. So she has to come in and as you change, she got to guide you. But man, you got my energy way up. Would you like to ask her a question?
She said a path that I was on that she had to come in.
Mm-hmm.
What path was that, or around what time? Is she referring to?
Spirit, what path was it that she was supposed to go on? Why did you come in and stop her from going down the wrong path? She wanted to know what path it is. Education, teach, learn. She wanted to know what path it is. Mother, wife, sister, daughter. She wanted to know what path it was. And she said, focus on your strength. Educate, teach, learn. Mother, wife, sister, daughter, and focus on your strength. So, I'm taking it was a hot. Be tactful, man. The fiance. I'll say that. We on the same page? No, no, just listen to me. It's saying, yeah, I know. We're talking about fiance, husband, boyfriend.
Okay.
Prior to this man, huh? Prior,
Finish.
prior to this man, you almost went down the wrong path with someone else.
Yes, that is very true.
I mean, but I mean that's to me that phrase is so cliche. I need to drive it home.
Oh my goodness, you know it's so crazy. So I just moved to Georgia, and a few years ago I was staying, not just moved, about 6 years now, but I was staying upstate New York, and I was dating someone who was too old for me, and I was scared I was going to get stuck, so I decided to move. But then I got pregnant, and I got really scared. I didn't know what to do. I basically just wanted to die. I couldn't figure out what I wanted to do. And this guy, so we had this gas station in town. This guy there, he used to wear all white all the time. He had like the prayer beads, and at the time I didn't even realize what he was or what he did. But he came to me because I was contemplating either suicide or
right. Yes. She's showing me all this.
That's what I was thinking about. And he came to me and he said a lady's name. I can't remember who he said, but he was saying that whoever this lady was telling him that whatever decision I made, that either decision it would be okay. So if I chose to keep the baby or if I didn't, that I would be okay, and I didn't basically, like, killing myself wouldn't be the answer. And that's, like, what he told me. And he described her as a woman who is, like, she's a guide for other women. She fights for other women. But I can't even remember who he is, what his name was. But that saved me because I didn't know what to do. And I went through with the abortion, but it actually was like almost like a sacrifice.
Yep.
Because from then on, it was like I made a promise to just do better, and I did. I did just that. And I am engaged. So the funny thing is, you said fiance.
Yeah.
And it was the person before my fiance.
Yeah.
That I went that way. Wow, that's amazing.
Now.
Okay.
So this is why she said she saved you from that decision. Keep in mind, you had educate, teach, mother, wife, sister, daughter, focus on your strength. So she saved you from that decision. You almost went down the wrong path to being a mother. That's why you got mother, wife, sister, daughter. So you got to give that a credit to Oya, okay? All right. So that's over your head. Transformation always moving, always thinking, always knowing and learning. So now we're going to talk about your action. We're going to go to the Orisha that's over your action, how you handle things, how you perceive things, how you do things, just how you react and act. This Orisha right here that's over your action, this is your Maya. Having your Maya here is amazing. So now, your Maya, your So Yemaya is talking about something about beach, sand, land, water cutting through something. So she says the action that you, no, these are tears. These are tears. Okay, got it. She says you cry so much, like your tears fall.
Yes.
She said your tears fall so much, and she says you're crying for people on dry land when you know it's water that they can have, and it's like you feel so much, but she says the tears don't stop. What else you want to tell her? What else you want to tell her? She is saying something about she's doing this, but she's doing a shimmy shake, but she's saying lay your foot in the water, like wash your feet in the water, or soothe your soul. Let the water soothe your soul. So as you're crying, don't cry just because you're feeling sympathetic. Let the tears soothe your soul when you cry. Cry because you feel you know that they can do better, and you're gonna wish and hope and pray that they'll do better. So that's one of the things that you have a real problem with. You feel so deeply for other people till you just carry on that burden. And she say, let those tears wash your soul. Because she keeps showing me her feet in the ocean, washing the soles of her feet. But you're not in the ocean. So she's saying, let it wash your soul. Would you like to ask her a question? I mean, do you feel that's accurate? I should say, is that how you handle yourself? Do you feel that's accurate? I mean, I don't want to just say something.
I think I understand what she's saying. It is true. I am very, sensitive when it comes to people. Like, I can feel their emotion, and I will, cry if someone's upset in front of me. I start crying. I can't. But the thing I struggle with the most, I've learned actually how to, deal with that. But the one person that I can't deal with that is my mother. My mom makes me extremely emotional, and because I know that she could be so much better, I see the beauty in what she could be. Mm-hmm. And my mom suffered from a drug addiction problem. So she did try for a long time, and she did get herself together for a good 8 years of my life. And she did so well, but then she just fell off, and she's never been able to get back to that.
Yeah.
And I've been, every time I try, so every time I talk to her, I get extremely emotional. I cry. So it's very hard for me to speak with my mom. It could just be the most simple conversation, but I can't talk to her. I guess I want to ask her, or Yamana, I would like to ask her, why, I guess, no, not why did I get emotional with my mom, but how can I have a relationship with my mom without my emotions basically taking over?
Spirit, how can she have a relationship with her mother, Yamaya, without her emotions taking over? Balance career and home life. Come out of the closet. And it says trust. Balance career and home life, come out of the closet, and trust. All right. Oh my God. Yamaya say first thing you need to do is get your house in order. And I don't want to say it like this because I know you feel for your mother and you care for her. So she's saying you need to balance career and home life. You need to balance your own career and home life because there's a baby coming your way. Yeah.
Okay.
So she said you ain't gonna have time to be taking care of her. You're gonna be taking care of your own baby. I don't know if you're pregnant. I don't know what's going on with you, but she says there's a baby coming your way. So balance career and home life. How do you talk to your mom without being so emotional? They say first thing you do, you got to come out the closet and really start acting as a woman. You got to talk to her as a woman, not as her little girl. Because they say you're still referring to her mommy when you can be like, hey, Brenda.
Yes.
You follow me?
Okay, yeah. That's the exact word. I say mommy. I don't say mom.
Yeah.
My mom. Okay.
So in order to communicate with her without being emotional, you got to come out the closet, mean grow up, and you got to get on her playing field. And then they say, how do you talk to her without being so emotional? They say one thing, you got to trust that you can walk on water. And again, this whole water thing around you, you got Yamaya and your actions. You got to trust that you can control these emotions. When you talk to her, you just got to know that you're in control. That's all part of being a woman. That's all part of growing up. So stop being her little girl and start being the woman that she needs to talk to, because trust me, she ain't got that many women around that she need to talk to, that she can talk to logically.
Yeah, I think my mom, sees me as a little girl because she doesn't talk to me about things, like deeper things. Me and my older sister are 14 years apart. And she talks to my older sister about like everything. But with me, it's like certain things she just don't tell me. And when I ask my sister, she's always like, oh, well, mommy doesn't want to burden me with that, or she doesn't want to something. It's always something. And I always wonder, what is that, that constant disconnection that I always get. So can I ask you another question?
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead. We got time.
My question is, why do I always have this disconnection with women? Like, not just my mom, but just with women in general. I have a hard time connecting with other women.
Okay. Spirit. Get my y'all. Why does she have a hard time connecting with women? Power of joy. Oh, serious? Why does she have a hard time connecting with women? Clear and shield your energy. And it says retreat to nature. Power of joy, clear and shield your energy, and retreat to nature. She's saying people are jealous of your happiness, your zest for life. And it's just like jealousy. Now, this is something you've had all your life, no matter how good you was to these people. And I'm just going to read you 100% what she said. No matter how good you were to people, they always had jealousy in their heart towards you. Jealousy of your hair, for God's sake. Jealousy of your style of clothing, for God's sake. Jealous of the simple fact that you can make some happy in your ability to stay positive. These are all the things that she says why you can't relate to other women, because people are bitter around you. And I don't know what it is about you. I don't know what it is about you that when you walk into a room, you just gravitate towards bitter people, because during that time of bitter people, your energy wants to uplift and help and cure, but you're just always around. I'm telling you what she said. You're just always around these bitter people, and you sitting up there trying to smile, make jokes and shit, and they just tearing you down. And you just still smile and make a joke until you get pissed off. Now everybody's upset with you as if you're the bad person. So that's why they're mad at you, because you just have this ability to be happy-go-lucky and not let shit get to you, and that pisses them off even more. So that's why you're just a happy person. You're just a real happy person, and you want everybody to be happy, and people don't want to see that.
That is so funny, because that is so true. I'm always happy. And I've had people tell me before, you're too happy.
How can you be
too positive?
How can you be too positive? How can you be too positive? How can you be too happy? That's what people need in the world, and people want to tear that down. So that's why. So you just keep doing your things. You're gonna be aligned with the right friends. Trust me.
Hey.
All right. So now we're gonna go over here to the Orisha that's over your destiny. All right, so the reason why I say this Orisha, the third Orisha, is the one that's over your destiny. He's the energy that controls where you go, what you do, where you end up, how you portray yourself, how you carve out your life. You know, where you grow, where you land, you grow, where you stand, you grow. And the Orisha that's over your destiny right now is S.O.L. Now, S.O.L is pretty crazy right now, because he's over your destiny. And he's saying some real crazy stuff. The images he's downloading is really crazy, and I want you to understand. And you tell me, is he serious or not? But he's saying your destiny is to be like a showman. Not, I don't want to say an actor. Dress up, play dress up, costume. He keeps saying different costumes, theater. He keeps saying your thing is to be more of like a party girl, but a show me style energy. Like, I'm here, look at me. And you're gonna dress to the nines. You're gonna act sophisticated and aristocratic. You're just the cream of the crop, the bee's knees and all that shit. And he says your destiny is more than just being humble. It's like there's no humble shit. Your destiny is for you to be I hope I'm saying this word right. Eccentric as hell, flamboyant even. He says you supposed to be the life of the party. You supposed to be your destiny is to want to get as much attention as you want because it leads to theater. It leads to something with photography, theater, and the reason why I'm twisting because they're telling you turn this way, turn that way.
Interesting. So, when I was younger, my mom put me into modeling school, but I never finished it. Funny enough, though, it was like I didn't like it. I didn't like them telling me that my body should be this way in order to just please a crowd. Like, I just didn't like that. I don't like people telling me what to do. But it's funny that he said that. So, to turn a different way. So what I've been getting into as of lately is, I guess, in a sense, body essentials, body products. I have my own business. I make soaps and body butters and facial soaps and things of that nature.
Oh, nice.
So I'm just curious to know, how does that correlate with my path?
Let me ask him. How does that correlate? She has a business. How did that correlate? Her dressing up and doing what she got to do and photography. How does that work? How is that working? What are you saying? How does that correlate? Peace offering. Okay. Give and take. How does that work? Work your magic. How does that? And it says right. So the way that correlates is you need to be your own model. You go over the top. You're your own model, he says. Peace offering, it's a give and take. It's just a give and take. You gotta give. You gotta be over the top, flamboyant. You gotta sell it. You gotta sell it. And then he says, work your magic, meaning you know what to do. You know how you want your shit to be seen as. And he says, work your magic. And then he says, right. This has something to do with your labeling. Yes, I think when it comes to the labeling for your products and things, I think they need to be a little bit more flamboyant.
More flamboyant.
So
okay.
I don't know about the logo, but I know about the labeling. So
I just updated on my
okay, so you just updated
and my brand and
okay, then you done did that part. Then you done did that part, so he knows what he's talking about. So you done did that part. But I think you need to be your own model, represent your own stuff with your wearing it on your own skin and talking about it, being the face of it. But you need to go hard for it. Like this right here does. I'm not a TV person, man. I can't. I'm not a commercial person. You get the picture. Cause he's showing you with costume, makeup. He's showing you everybody watching,
Okay.
So that's your destiny. So your destiny is to be in the limelight. Period. Your destiny is to be in showbiz, commercials, and that's repping your own product. So he's not wrong.
Okay. Okay. So me doing this. I guess being my own model, working my magic, being over the top with my business. Will that make me successful?
Spirit, will that make her successful? You told her what to do. Will it lead to a paycheck, a serious paycheck? Not just making a couple dollars. Will it lead to a serious paycheck? Purification. Will it lead to a serious paycheck? Energy healing. Will it lead to a serious paycheck? Open your heart to love. Yep. Purification is going to deflect all of your debt. Energy healing, you're going to begin to learn to save, grow. And then it says, open your heart to love. You're going to end up loving life and everything in it a hell of a lot more.
funny, learning to save and grow. That's what I'm currently doing. Actually, watching tons of YouTube videos. Anything I want to do, I like immerse myself in it. So,
Nice.
like obsessively. I'm watching videos morning and night, reading every day about it. So I've been looking up videos on how to save for a house and all the things I need and credit and getting all my stuff together.
Good.
So I think I'm on the right track there.
That's what I'm talking
Wow,
about.
this is really awesome.
And I thank you for trusting me. I hope I did a great job. I mean, I thank you for trusting me to give you this reading. And oh yeah, I am doing something right. My spirit tells me I'm doing it right because it shows how people are being helped every day. So I love it. All right.
That's awesome.
If you
I have one more question.
okay.
Let's see. I actually want to ask. I don't know if I should ask Oya. She's over my head. I think I'll ask Oya. When I was a child, I was literally born right in the middle of just chaos going on. Was she protecting me and like helping me?
Oh yeah, were you protecting her when she was born in the middle of this chaos? Were you the one protecting her? She says, see the other person's point of view. Were you the one protecting her? Crystal, see the other person's point of view. You need to see something very clear. Were you the one protecting her? It says persistent. See the other person's point of view. See something clear and crystal. And it says be very persistent. No, she was not the one protecting you through all the chaos. It was S.U. She says because he had your destiny. She got you. She's protecting you now. She say she keeps saying S.U. had your destiny. So see the other person's point of view. Crystal with children. And then it says persistence. So he knew where you was gonna end up and what you have to bring to the table. So he was the one protecting you through the chaos.
Wow. That's amazing. Wow, yeah. Yeah, there's just so much stuff in my life. It's crazy. Really having both drug addicted parents. I was born with drugs in my system. Luckily, like nothing happened. Like I'm perfectly normal. Yeah, I was born preemie. Like so many bad things could have happened, but
yeah,
watching my mom do drugs in front of me, like terrible things. But it's crazy because through all of that, everyone always asks me, how was I able to stay so happy?
Oh my God.
How was I able to stay so positive going through the midst of all of that? And I don't even know half the time. I just say, I don't know. I just always had a understanding that all of that was temporary. Even as a child, like all of that, what I was going through was temporary. It was like, I just knew that everything was going to be okay. I just always had that, even in the worst of times.
Listen.
So, I guess that was S.U.
Listen, S.U. and Legba and them, they came to me as a youth when I was going through similar stuff like that. I mean, the stories are basically similar, yours and mine. So I can understand it, and I have so much respect why he decided to be over your destiny, because in turn he decided to talk to me a little bit, and he Legba manifested for me when I was growing up through all that nonsense. But wow, you are so blessed. And this is Leo season, right?
Yes, it is. I'm a Leo.
and I'm a Leo as well. So you see this
That's awesome.
So when I say I've been through the same thing you've been through, I mean it's no joke. So that's really cool, man. I'm ecstatic right now. I'm taking. Damn.
Yeah, this is really amazing. I'm definitely gonna come back for another reading. This is awesome.
All right, darling. Well, you have a great one, and if you need to reach me, you know how. And I thank you for still rocking with me through all this chaos.
Oh, yes. Thank you. Thank you so much.
All right. You have a great one.
You too. Bye.
All right, everybody. That was a good one. It wasn't tough at all. It was straight to the point. She had questions. She's talked, and I'm so glad things came out the way it did. Just a whole beautiful person, beautiful spirit, survivor. All right, everybody on the Baron, telling you guys to trust in you and universe, because at the end of the day, you all you got. Please like, share, and subscribe, everybody, and remember, your spirituality is your spirituality. Your spiritual walk is your spiritual walk. Don't let nobody deter you, tell you different, or make you feel ashamed for it. All right? Everybody take care. God bless. Much love.